Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SPASRO. Subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. If your birth on this information, kindly comment your name, so let other know about it, let other connect with you. For personalized horoscope or astrology report, contact us by email, which we provide in the description. Format to send us an email: your name, date of birth, month of birth, year of birth, time of birth, location of birth, with country and full-size photo view. Check description for the updated offer and payment for services which we provide. Today we are going to see about Aquarius compatibility. Aquarius Aries. However, the initial courtship among an Aries and Aquarius won't be very easy and flexible, as both parties want a while apprehend other mind, body and soul. The end result could be very good and favorable after they alter to their life, liking and dislikes. In a normal courting, there will now not be any moment of hysteria as they realize a way to reply to moments of crisis. Aquarius will usually like and worship an Aries way of lifestyles, his or her adventurous mind and unconventional way of life. Aquarius usually love the magical elements of dating, while an Aries will worship the realistic facet of it. Though there are a few fundamental variations, they will now not affect the spirit of dating in a substantial way. Aquarius Taurus. Taurus and Aquarius will very not often be found in a long-lasting relation. They must aid each different absolutely so as to run their dating. Both have to consider and recognize every other. Life is complete of compromises. They need to follow this coverage. Nothing is impossible in this global. If they supply a while to their relationship, it'll really work. After all, it's a question of their life. Taurus is possessive and Aquarius does now not want to be bound. This opposite nature is the motive of making false impression between Taurus and Aquarius. Taurus must try to alternate this mindset for their courting to live on. Both Taurus and Aquarius are attracted to every different and fall in love, but this appeal vanishes in very much less time, as Taurus is earth and Aquarius is water. Aquarius Gemini. Aquarius as someone is probably to get tensed for small things in lifestyles and takes everything significantly. They can be quiet and reserved at times and may forget about you. Gemini wishes to apprehend and have endurance to cope with Aquarius emotions. Aquarius is highly cussed and can force matters on Gemini. Argument may appear in no way finishing. Before stepping into a courting with an Aquarius might also seem hard to address once in a while. However, with know-how and love, Gemini will sail through it. If Gemini and Aquarius focus on larger troubles in life, then they could be happier. Every dating has ups and downs. However, with love and care, this aggregate may be a super combination. Communication is a robust factor here. If Gemini and Aquarius do have arguments, they will be able to sail through it because they have got a strong communicate between them. Though Aquarius wishes to depart their stubborn nature in the back of and compromise in positive conditions. Gemini and Aquarius are a terrific aggregate, and together, they could exercise session every situation in life. High tides might also come and pass, but Gemini and Aquarius will stick together usually. They revel in sex and friendship and can be outstanding partners in crime too. Ideal aggregate. Aquarius Cancer. The Cancer and Aquarius couple has a whole lot to paintings upon. For the connection to be an achievement, each companions need to just accept that they are essentially diametrical against each other in phrases of their personality and behavioral inclinations. Having ordinary this, they may ought to ensure that they do now not try and pressure exchange and learn how to alter to each different approaches. Also, the Cancer and Aquarius must agree upon a sure diploma of compromise that each can be capable of make for his or her courting to be a fulfillment. However, this brokered cooperation must be balanced, with each sharing the weight of conciliation equally. Aquarius Leo. The Leo and Aquarius couple has few factors of their dating to pay attention on. Both the partners need to put their ego aside and attempt to further their bond without minding who is directing the technique. They need to let pass of their choice to dominate whilst with one another to avoid violent clashes. Moreover, the Leo born should permit the Aquarius to manual them when it is account of practical movements and prudential issues. Meanwhile, the latter must course from the habit of zoning out and escaping into every other global that is relatively frightening for the emotional Leo accomplice. Aquarius Virgo, relationships paintings only if there is understanding, love, excellent communication and faith between humans. Astrologically, Virgo and Aquarius are born to be enemies. They can in no way be buddies, as one appears to be too sensible and the alternative simply daydreams. Their compatibility may not be terrific and is actually not smooth. If at all they need to be collectively is maybe for a fling or a go-to the close-by dentist for treating cavity. Aquarius might not like Virgo extremely good emotional nature, while Virgo has a tendency to assume that Aquarius isn't always well worth anything because all they do is daydream. Any dating among them other than a one-night time stand is a punishment of lifestyles. If in any respect they are thinking of being together forever happily ever after, that's next to not possible. They could paintings on their relationship progressively. Virgo should stop nagging about small things and attention on larger things in life like love rather than tidiness and cleanliness. Once Aquarius sees this modification, things are going to be satisfactory. Aquarius have to get real and attention on their partner, that is the Virgo. Life might be smooth if they both take out time each day and spend long nights collectively, no longer preventing. However, communicating enables in a dating. Virgo and Aquarius need to speak to paintings matters out. Aquarius Libra. Both Libra and Aquarius are the population of the exquisite global on creative thoughts. In the existent surroundings of mutual respect, this partnership stalks their fascinations as they give space to their love. Their courting can be virtually very overwhelming for every different if they strike the proper of compatibility of their relationship. Aquarius Scorpio. Scorpio largest assignment is to accept Aquarius with its wide social network because the latter fancy being an institution, friendships, and the previous goes for a picky circle. Aquarius is ingenious, modest, far-sighted. Both have mindset that is of constant thinking, so it allows to reinforce the bond. Also, due to the conflict of severe Scorpio with mysterious and subtle Aquarius, the connection may be one of its unusual types. However, it maintains the spark and freshness alive. As each are sturdy-willed, the connection itself climbs the bounds of dedication. If running professionally, the couple can form a first-rate creative team collectively, and if misunderstand matters cannot be taken care of by way of anybody but them simplest. The informal attitude of an Aquarian may not feel the intensity of intense emotions as Scorpios, but they absolutely keep in mind that which balances the compatibility quotient. Aquarius Sagittarius. The Sagittarius and Aquarius relationship is of a loose-flowing and open nature, which is reflective of the personalities of each the partners. Both being extroverted, adventurous and heat-hearted, there may be an immediate connection primarily based on mutual understanding of each other's wishes. There is a whole lot to talk about and discover, and with each partner's having an elegant flavor in terms of pursuits and leisure ideas, the Sagittarius and Aquarius couple will never run out of conversation or things to do. There are no ego clashes, jealousy or possessiveness right here, as both individuals have similar dispositions and a particularly detached mindset in the direction of such troubles. Aquarius Capricorn. Capricorn and Aquarius compatibility guidelines are quite contrasting in nature. That is why the fulfillment of a relation requires a lot of know-how and compromises too. In order to avoid the struggle, they need to stability among chaos and order, freedom and manipulate. Aquarius. One Aquarius usually tries to offer all the liberty and reassurance possible to the other Aquarius partner. Since the couple stalks the same zodiac signal, each will gain delight from the other presence within the dating. With a natural predisposition toward journey, tour, and expeditions, they have a tendency to speak about every different decisions in lifestyles. The Aquarius couple also diverts attention towards the introduction of a greater affable and alluring environment if you want to better respect each different necessities and goals. Although a private or especially affectionate acquaintance is most likely to fall weak and eventually give in, the Aquarius duo show to be a nicely matched and attuned couple, most effective if every maintains a sure distance and offers the other their personal area. Aquarius Pisces: when Aquarius is dissatisfied, they detach from the whole international and cover in their shell. Whereas Pisces is an emotional and touchy character, they would never leave their partners. By myself on this large awful global. They have one thing in common, which is probably an advantage for both of them. Aquarius and Pisces are impartial and have superb outlook towards life. They do now not choose human beings or things around them, which makes them well suited. Astrologically, it isn't awesome in shape, but with love and positivity, they could work on their relationship.